Welcome to Noob School Turn 20. At Alteration 3 now. Stinky personification of youthful vitality and violence, herder of men, has claimed the throne of air. I think that's Fascia, and that means that now we know with high likelihood where the throne of air is. 3 more jade serpents. We found a magic site in Greendale, an enchanted gate. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's astral. And crippled unit died. Let's have a look at that gate. Yeah, that's an astral site. I think I was expecting nature here, being a forest and sending a nature 2 mage, but astral's welcome too. We're gonna arcane probe everything, of course, and get all the astral sites, but off to a good start, and that gives me 50% more astral income. So either this or this is the throne of air, and I want the throne of air because, well, windmasters are pretty good, and the air shield, I really want the air shield because I don't like arrows. Okay, so what are we doing? I am moving the main army onto here, onto 97. So we have 2 squads of these Jaguar warriors on attack rear, and we have 2 big boxes of just mostly naked slingers on hold and fire closest, and a little undisciplined squad of these Jaguar toads with more Jaguar warriors. That's just gonna go forward. And then we have this guy, Huzaka, who casts Divine Blessing. Rufus is also flying in to do Divine Blessing. And other than that, it's just commanders. Everybody else is still doing other stuff. I'm gonna raid this place with a Water Priest and 9 of these Jaguars. Which, unless he puts an army here in this exact turn, should be fine. And I'm having Suleiman read this place. Suleiman has 20 hit points now. He's mute and weakened. Mute doesn't matter because he doesn't have magic or we don't use his leadership. Weakened is kind of bad, but he still does 18 damage with a Coral Blade, so it should be enough to kill a human or a skeleton. And yeah, other than that, 31 mundane protection, regenerating. As long as he doesn't run into a dead mage, he should be fine. I am building a lab down here. Basically, now I'm ramping up production of priests. Can just check out a lot of Mictlan priests soon when I've got alteration 4, probably in 4 turns. I might make it in 3, but not too likely. Lots of those priests can start being useful. And they'll probably still have a part to play in this war. Alright, that's it for turn 20. See you in turn 21. Welcome to Noob School turn 21. More magic site searching, lots and lots of magic site searching, and we find nothing this turn. 11 blood slaves. A crippled unit died, and here come the battles. So we attack Valedun with a small group of Jaguars, and this is a Jade Amazon province. However, they didn't bring a priest, and I don't think their blessing can stand up to mine anyway. Then the Battle of Cormu. This is the big one. So let's see how my formation holds up. Here the invulnerability is really showing its value, because otherwise a lot of these guys would have suicided by putting a slingstone in my own guys. As happened to someone back there. So that went really well. I lost 2 warriors, probably because they hit my own troops and got killed by the Blood Vengeance. No jaguars died, no eagles died, toads survived, all the commanders survived, so we just wiped that. And then there's a battle in the Parched Expanse. I think this is Suleiman. Here's Suleiman the Vampire. Let's see, they have a priest, which could kill him. Other than that, he's practically in no danger. Drops on the priest. Let's see what bless they have anyway. Magic weapons, decay weapons, undying. Ooh, magic weapons, that could actually hurt him. He tried. Suleiman goes straight for the other commander, and that's that. Alright. Then another scout was discovered in Scalaria, and there's now 75 people patrolling there. An expected event in Asanon, a lightless lantern. That's great, that's just 14 extra research points. An unexpected event in Black Forest, Misfortune 3. Fantastic. High Priest of the Sky has foreseen a major event. Cluster of 5 stars could be seen shining more brightly than usual for a wink. This is an interpretation, an omen of good luck and fertility. Okay. We started to destroy the fort. The walls are severely damaged. I think that's more than 50% already. And the patrolling troops in Mictlan have killed 10 brigands. So we're on this fort. It has a wall integrity of 250, and we have a siege power of 191, and I don't think there's too much troops inside, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna try to lock down the other 2 forts. So this little troop with a little bit of reinforcements is moving here. We'll have some eagles to jump in the back. These guys to run up the front, and these guys will, well, throw some javelins, and they have mace. With the mace they have a good chance to fight the undead. If he moves and patrols along that to here, I will still be okay. This army over here might move on me. But if they don't, if they stay in the fort, I can lock the fort down, and then they have to use an extra turn to get out. So I'm just sending this force speculatively in the hope that he doesn't move everything out, and then I can attack him. But I'm trying to take 141 before Fascia does it. He has these Ictiads and I have 7 of these serpents. The 7 serpents should have no problem with tritons. But if he moves in with about 100 Ichthyids, I will probably fail. However, if he takes the water here, I'm gonna be in a bit of trouble. And if I take it, I have more options in the event of a war. So I really want this province, that's why I'm risking it. I changed my research sequence because I'm thinking that Evocation 3 will be more helpful than Alteration 4 at the moment. Because fireballs... Yeah, I think I want to use fireballs against all the undead. Although I haven't seen that many undead yet, but when they come, I want to throw fireballs at them. Fireballs are good against undead. And after that is Alteration 4, Conjuration 5 is not going to be very useful in the near future. So I moved Conjuration 5 back as well. I don't think I'm going to be using monster toads against Scalaria. I am considering to go for Alteration 5 because Alteration 5 might give me Mother Oak. And Unstoppable can cast Mother Oak. I already have the gems and I'm getting more. I could use some of my gems to buy more nature and just get a big overcast on Mother Oak, and that way I'll have permanent nature income. Scalaria is offering dead gems for sale in the alt chat of the game. And I am asking Team Chi to, because he's offering dead gems for sale for 13 gold each. So I'm asking Team Chi here to buy them and then sell them on to me for 20, which is still a good deal for me. Team Chi will make 7 gold per gem in the process, which he can definitely use fighting Fascia, so I'm helping him with that, and he's helping me build a pile of dead gems, which aren't immediately useful, but would give me a good late game strategy. I am recruiting a fire priest and 5 jaguars in Mictlan, so just more of the same stuff. Making Mictlan priest and eagle warriors here and here. Basically just expanding my force of sacreds. And since I have money again, I'm making another Nahuli here. Any leftover money is spent on these warriors. Because I'm gonna need a big army, and I'm gonna need it soon because I'm gonna need to overwhelm Scalaria before they get going. My only forging for this turn is an owl quill. Alright, that's it for turn 21. See you in turn 22. Welcome to Noob School turn 22. I've got 2 levels in evocation. Level 3 is next level, so then we've got fireballs. This is Flagra, claiming the inner throne. Searched for magic sites in one place, didn't find anything, got 14 blood slaves. And we got an assassination attempt. So this is a Scalarian assassin. They're scary enough. And this is a sun priest who blesses himself. And then the assassin kills him and the blood vengeance kills the assassin. So I think this is a net gain for Scalaria, but that blessing is gonna make assassinations costly. There was a battle in Good Old Woods. Let's have a look at that one. Oh yes, this is my little speculative force. You have this guy to... Oh yeah, we have Suleiman jumping in the back. Okay, so Suleiman took the priest out. And now this guy is casting protection on the warriors, making them much more survivable. But because I sniped the commanders, everything just runs. So yeah, did a pretty specific setup. Wasn't necessary in the end, but always good to do that. So yeah, that takes care of the province defense. And I think that the army is now bottled up in the fort, which is great. Then there's the battle in Transport. I'm trying to lock down the other fort, and again we're facing province defense. I think the Eagle Warriors managed to snipe the commander again, but then they retreated. So let's see. Yeah, lost most of the Eagles, but there's only 5 of them. And locked down a fort. Then we get attacked in Validun. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, so they managed to go for this forest. I only put 1 province defense here. Okay. And there was a battle in the storms. This is the underwater battle. So that worked out. See. 31 of them. They almost wrapped around, so good thing that didn't happen. Unexpected event in Carrion. A local sect. -2 Dominion, +3 slot. Labor is for the wicked, right. Fortification Good Old Wood is unharmed. The entrance in Koromu has been breached, and we start to destroy the gate in Transport. So those 2 lockdowns, of course, we didn't get the forts broken, but we breached this one. Now, this force in here is locked in. As long as I keep at least a scout on top of them, they can't go here. This force can go here, but it's too small to take this out. So I'm storming the place. I'm also in, let's see, 116. I'm setting a trap here. So I'm having these guys on attack rear, some little squads in the front. Let's see, he's just researching. But all of this, they're on move. He's on move patrol. He should have been on move patrol as well, but I didn't do that. And this guy is gonna summon some less fire elementals. So if this force comes in here, hopefully I can at least damage them. I'm waiting onto 107 with Suleiman. I'm expecting there not to be many forces here. I could go right onto 109, but it's possible that if this force moves here, Suleiman arrives first. It's random whose hostile move gets calculated first, so I'm just going here. I'm buying 11 dead gems from Team Chi for 220 gold. He also agreed to make me manuals of water breathing after the Scalarian War. So I can take down Fascia, because I need something to get my armies underwater, and those will help. He says that 5 has a Sages guild. Apparently he spotted some Sages here from Fascia, and well, I would like to have Sages. They would really help me because my research is crap. And he bet me 1 dead gem that Flagra is gonna attack him next turn. So, this is the start of the Scalarian War. And I have a bet with Team Chi for 1 dead gem. That's it for turn 22. See you in turn 23. Welcome to Noob School, turn 23. Got 11 dead gems from Team Chi. Search Greendale, Sinafe, nothing found, and 13 blood slaves. Another assassination attempt. Let's see, this is a nature priest. And another murder-suicide. And yet another assassination attempt. This is a normal commander, yeah. They usually don't last against an assassin. Then there's a battle between Fascia and Flagra. I have no idea why. Here he has a Hell Sword and a Black Steel Helmet. I think he got this from a tournament. And his blessing is 2 reinvigoration, recuperation, and 1 morale. Maybe he plans to put shrouds on commanders if they get too many afflictions or something. I don't know. Anyway, now we know this. and Int have a battle in Irene. Yeah, so the is thinking of just taking a bunch of Black Knights and... well... yeah, 26 protection. Wouldn't be surprised if he has 0 casualties there. He lost a crossbowman, but yeah, those knights, they don't mess around. You need something really strong in order to deal with them. And even then they have a defense of 13, so you can't just send ogres their way. Okay, we get attacked in Koromu, so he tries. Let's see how that goes. Whole lot of skeletons. A line of Romans and a bunch of Magi in the crowd. Mostly priests, so. Jaguars didn't achieve the Eagles didn't achieve much. But yeah, Jaguars and Macemen seem to be the right unit types for this job, at least with all the undead. Only now do they get to the legionnaires. Now, a legionnaire, like even an ally legionnaire like this one, is like 11, 14 and 14 protection, and then a maceman is 10, 12 and 12 protection, so they're just flat out better. It's gonna come down to these guys with the blast to actually do the work. Those slings are laughable when it comes to legionnaires. But I suppose they killed some undead. And we got them on the run. Right, so that's that. Now for some reason they didn't storm. I don't know exactly how that works, but if you get attacked and it's a large enough force or something, the storming doesn't happen. I'm not entirely sure how that went. Then we attack Caspian Lagoon. Caspian, yeah, I'm intending. I have a tendency to say Caspian because that's a real word thing, but it's Caspian. Yeah, so 7 of these are a good enough expansion party for underwater. And then there's a battle in Archytas. Yeah, this is Suleiman raiding again. So he just appears to not be taking any damage. Oh, right there he takes some damage, but 31 protection against all the mundane damage seems to be working out very well. Now, the trick here is that every turn you're in combat you gain a point of experience. So he's leveling up. He's already at 129 XP, 3 levels, which gives you an extra attack, an extra defense, I think. Yeah, every level gives you an extra defense. What does it do to strength? Maybe per 2 or 3 levels or something, but it's compensating. I think at some point you might get an extra hit point, but don't quote me on that. Anyway. He's getting better at his job. That was Archytas, yeah. Killed 18 of them. An unexpected event occurred in Transport. Another Misfortune 3 event. This has been going around. Was discovered in Scalaria. Did he? Yeah, he just ran away. Good for him. This is unharmed, and Koromo is breached again. Okay, so we're gonna try to storm the place again, and hopefully we will this time. I'm increasing the province defense here. And here, and let's see, where's this? Oh no, here and here to 11, not the province 11. So the storms and Caspian Lagoon. Because 11, 6, 11, 16, 21, I think all block certain bad events. And I don't want bad events in my underwater provinces, because if they get taken by independents, they'd be hard to retake probably. And I don't want to deal with this, because I want to send these guys somewhere else. TG and I had a bet that Flagra would attack him, and Flagra didn't attack him, so I won that bet. And he suspects that Fascia has a site called the Hidden Kingdom of Eludia, because Fascia has some type of assassin that you can only recruit there. Uruk offers to sell me a hammer for 20 earth gems, and says that he uses protection tugs, so he wants items for those. And Agartha sold me a hammer for 20 water gems, which is great because now I have a hammer, so I can make an item with a 2 gem discount. I'm recruiting a Pale One commander here. He's gonna help out this guy with the attack. Then if this guy happens to die, my serpents won't run away immediately. I'm switching to Moon Priests in Mictlan, because they can cast a spell called Solar Rays. Let's see here. Which does quite a bit of damage to undead. With an area effect of 1, so they might be helpful, and the solar rays won't affect my own troops, so they won't blow themselves on. I am summoning another Jade Serpent here for the attack on the Hungry Sea. And I'm forging a pair of Boots of the Long Strides, presumably to shuffle commanders around more efficiently, because distances will become longer as I attack Scalaria. Alright, that's it for turn 23. See you in the next episode.